Cleveland. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the...
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this.
And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Gardner.
First offering on its way. And we are officially underway from Cleveland as the first pitch misses for ball 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Line towards center field. Allen is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
To 2-2 now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Indians coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Jordan Montgomery is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy was pretty good in this last one. He lasted into the 7th inning. He ended up taking the loss, but he pitched awfully well. And sometimes a line score could be deceiving. He pitched much better than taking a loss pitching into the 7th inning.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think everyone's a little bit concerned about the way Yasiel Puig's been playing. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at ball one. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again? Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still no score.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Now here's the pitch.
Labor Torres.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Fastball called for strike 2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Popped him up. Plawecki has a play. 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Allen racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The designated hitter.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
LeMahieu is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
To the left side, but it's well foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll move to the third with no score.
Back now at Progressive Field, home of the Indians, who've certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
LeMahieu.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. The average coming in at 266. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Freeman will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. On to first, a double play. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Third inning, no score to this point. Up and in, and this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Here's another 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So now Carlos Santana, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And this will get all the way to the wall now. The throw into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here. Just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner.
The inner 3rd taken for a strike. Santana leads off second with nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the 1st out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Greg Allen. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hot shot on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready now, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.